So I guess we're in the machine now then? Oh, note. Get over here, note. March 15th, 1899. Curled into my bunk, all sick and sweat-ridden. They clean my room about me, but I can only hear the voice from within that gentlest of stones. It sings to me, and I dream of a great machine. We will build a new world from the ruins of the old. We will plant flowers in the rotten ribcage and let them grow to hold the sky from falling. I remember how it whispered to me, as we rolled sick and heaving. And I remember when we pulled into Southampton, and we both wept, for it was every bit as much a desecration as had been sung to me. And then we came to London, and I set it upon the mantelpiece, and went into the house and gathered the servants and set on recrafting them. And then I went into the garden and buried those tiny shattered skulls under the weeping bulges of the rhododendrons. What? I set it up on the mantelpiece and went into the house and gathered the servants and set on recrafting them. So, okay, he used his servants and probably started to experiment on them first. And that's the text between two of the Aries ones that mentioned someone wanting to cut at the rhododendron, and the person answered, "No, let them be," or something like that. I suppose that was Mandas saying no, let them be, because he didn't want anyone to mess with them, because people were buried there. The heart of the machine. And when they first said, "Daddy," my heart was molten, as if blood frozen upon the ground were held to the sun to thaw and slop. And they were inseparable, always together, one soul in two bodies. And my love was all-consuming. I would die for you, I whispered to their sleeping faces. I would kill. I would set this world to ruin to protect you. I have fought through dark tunnels, great engines, and foulest of beasts. I have set my covenant and drained this flood, and I am come for you now, my darling boys. But they're dead! That's my assumption, at least. Okay. This was quite claustrophobic. No unauthorized persons to enter this facility by order of the management. Okay. Whoa.
And you came then to London, and you set me upon a mantelpiece, and then you went into the house and gathered the servants, and reset you and I on recrafting them, and then you went into the garden and buried those tiny shattered skulls, alone.
Who is this person? I wonder if the orb is to be found here somewhere as well.
For your children, Magnus, to spare them the world you have created. For us all.
Whoa. This is some epic machine.
this place?
The center of the world? So, that looks like some kind of control room. And what happens if we go up here first? So this one leads us to the control room.
I tried so hard. I will uphold my promise. I will always protect them for you. My eyes are your eyes. My heart is your heart. I will rip them loose from this rotten world and set them to burn. All to save them.
Yeah. So... killing his own children, perhaps? Doubt I can actually use them. Has to be some kind of puzzle before all this. Probably below me then. Never hurts to check on things before. Rod control room. Oh. New gramophone and lots of buttons. Oh. Yep, there's a ladder there. Okay.
And they feel no pain. The process is completely humane.
Humane, Professor? That we judge the acceptable level of suffering by the human condition? Ask the beggar, Professor. Ask the orphan. Ask the whore. Ask the starving, Professor. The weak, the sick, the filthy. Ask them to define your humane.
So quiet. How far down are we actually going? Compound X. Highly flammable, highly corrosive, highly toxic. Oh, so that blue was actually just... Oh right, I forgot about the buttons. Silly me. See? Had to go down here to actually open a hatch. So... not sure there are no numbers or anything, but I know I have to lower those into the holes. Am I to... And the final one. Up to the control room then? No. Ignition control. Now to find the ignition controls and start the machine once more. Elated, I stride forth upon these catwalks. I am coming, my darlings. I have almost saved you. This feels like such a evil machine. I'm not so sure he should actually start it. Everything about this...
Quickly, the air is thin. Their little faces turn blue, Mandus. They suffocate. They suffocate.
As I was saying, everything about this play is pure evil. It's about experimenting on mankind and just... yeah.
Now, Mandus, set them free. Set them all free. I live. I breathe again. I rise. I will rise to bleach the sky and still the water. I will spin the world wheel and set the future upon the path to redemption.
Where are my children? You promised me my children!
My time is come. More pig. More pig.
Boys. Boys. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Mandus, saboteur, you can't come in. No, you can't come in. You must sleep in the yard, bad piggy, dirty pig. Stinking, filthy animal, you bad child, you stinking child, you filth. Where am I?
And, emerging, I raised my head to an uncaring sun, and I cursed this world of pain and despair. This civilization built on the ricketed bones of the unfortunate, on the greed and swell of mammon and empire. Cradling a stone egg in my jacket, I kissed my children farewell, and I crawled my way home.
Is that it? 29th December 1899. Can a man construct himself anew? Can a man, on realizing who he is and what he has become, tear himself apart down to the bricks and begin again? Are our souls just this? Tiny cogwheels and clockwork, and intricate machines that serve a function that, upon reflection, we might set to a new task. Can a man, defined by his actions, defined by that which he now finds abhorrent, set to sabotaging his body, his machine, to this body, his machine, until those children of his soul turn in new motion, and he may awake to a new sun, a new year, a new century with hope in his heart. As I reach my hands to the exposed wires, I ask myself this: is redemption possible for such a creature as I? And if not, then surely better to die amongst my creations than to continue to live as a monster. I'm a bit confused, actually. Oh, can't read while on the ladder. Pressure regulation. Let's see then. Betrayed! So it is done. The saboteur was me, and the voice on the telephone was him. But what of us? How do we connect? Surely I cannot be responsible for all I see about me. I cannot remember. I cannot remember. All I can grasp is a moment when the world split into two pieces and the innards of humanity fell from an orifice torn agape into my open, bifurcated heart. Okay, so it's on at low pressure, okay. So I need to lower the...
Where are they? Where are my children?
Why do you ask, Landers? You know the answer well enough.
Oh, do I have to climb upwards again? Plant fully operational. So I need to lower the... Screw this place! August the 31st, 1899. Children really are the most wonderful, useful creatures. The unfortunates from the orphanage have proved indispensable in cleaning the large steam pipes. It appears that matter from the slaughtering process may indeed vaporize at source, but drifts like dust through the air and lodges in the pipes, causing them to foul. Periodically, we shut the pressure down and send one of our pixies into the pipes to scrub the reconstituted fat away. Armed with just a shortened broom, our little explorers venture into the dark. Of course, we can only keep pressure down for a short period, so they must be fast or they risk being trapped and boiled by the superheated vapors from when they rush back into the system. Then we will be sending their comrades in afterwards to scrape free the cooling mess. The survivors tell me you can reach all manner of places within the complex through the pipes. I smile, tell them I am so proud, and then feed them to the pigs. Yeah. I sound like a lovely man.
What are you doing, little piggy? Do you think I will allow you to sabotage me again?
I want my children, you unholy bastard!
So I'm fighting myself? Oh no. Teddy, what are you doing here?
Will it hurt them?
A cleansing fire always burns, little Mandus, but it purifies and it makes anew. Did it hurt to carve out the fevered flesh? Did it hurt to cut free the gangrenous foot? Ask instead this. Can we save them?
When did I say that? That is not me. That is not me!